Now, it may be an epic battle in many counties, and with barely 18 months to the 2017 general election, a large number of senators plan to wrestle power from incumbent governors. The opportunity to control billions of shillings in the counties could be one of the reasons why 15 out of the 47 elected senators have declared their interest in the powerful positions. Several legislators have rolled out strategies, among them going back to school as part of the preparations to challenge incumbent governors next year. Tonight, KTN begins a comprehensive look at issues that may determine the outcome of the next general election. Here is KTN's Moribi Mwangi with the first episode of Spotlight 2017.
It is a chaotic affair. A political punch here, a near fist fight there, and suddenly an outburst of scathing verbal missiles.
In 2017, ninataka nitoe Oparanya ndio Waluya wajue kama mmelipwa mwende.
Barak Muluka. Most of the governors indeed have a good reason to be worried, as more and more sitting MPs, senators and non-county political heavyweights across the country declare their interest in the gubernatorial seats.
But certainly I expect that there will be fewer governors getting re-elected than there will be senators getting re-elected.
But Mombasa Senator Omar Hassan, who is eyeing the governor of Mombasa's seat, has defended sitting MPs and senators who want to run as governor, saying most governors have failed the electorate and that a county chief with experience at the National Assembly or the Senate is better placed to implement development projects in the counties.
And if you look at some of the caliber of senators who have declared interest, are those who in their hearts are not necessarily demonstrated any gluttony with respect to pillaging of state resources, but have demonstrated a desire for good leadership.
Kabete MP Ferdinand Waitito, who lost in 2013 gubernatorial race for Nairobi County before tactically retreating to Kiambu, is one man who is now giving Governor William Kabogo sleepless nights.
Mimi pia ruti zangu ziko hapa Kiambu, na mimi nitaitisha kiti ya governor, na kura lizenyu wananchi ndio mtapea yule mnataka.
Mostly it's about the selfish individual who wants to be in charge of that kitty.
But things are not any better for embattled Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, who is bracing up for what is shaping up into a jaw-dropping political knockout against the bullfighter Boni Halwale, who has promised the governor a public humiliation in 2017.
But if Oparanya wants to meet me for primaries nomination, chini. Akitaka mwisho, chini. Nataka saa hii Bwana Halwale nikuambie mimi niko tayari kufezu wewe. Wakati wowote usilete porocho.
Things are even thicker for besieged Embu Governor Martin Nyaga Wambora, who will be coming up against the firebrand Runyenjes MP Cecily Mbarire, who has asked Embu Senator Lenny Kivuti and National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi, who also hails from the county, to support her ambition.
And they will face me in the ballot. They are fearing to face me in the ballot. That's why they keep on trying to distract me.
Only a few months ago, MPs and senators unsuccessfully tried to slash the sweeping executive powers of governors over county affairs, including the failed attempt by senators to be allowed to sit on the county development boards. And according to Barak Muluka, sitting MPs and senators may have just realized that there's a bigger trappings of power on the gubernatorial seats, including county finances, running into billions of shillings, making the county chief's seat more cozy than a stint at the parliament chambers.
Time of reckoning is coming, And perhaps those who may want to bank on the brevity of memory may want to start changing a little bit and carrying themselves a little differently.
Even sitting deputy governors have seemingly been salivating for the coveted seats, with such deputies as Muranga's Gakure Monyo, Machako's Bernard Kiala, and Kisumu's Ruth Odinga, giving their bosses a hard time. And Muluka says some deputy governors may be angry for being treated as spare tires and now want to go for the top seat.
I think almost all deputy governors have been disenfranchised, dismembered totally. It's like they don't exist in the vocabularies of most of the governors. And this is the folly of governors. That's why you see the hostility they sometimes attract from members of the National Assembly, members of the Senate and county assemblies.
The gloves are off and the stage is set for the most bruising gubernatorial contests across the country. Whether it's about the money or the political muscle that comes with a coveted seat, one thing is for sure, the gubernatorial election is going to be one of the most hotly contested during next year's general election. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News, Nairobi.